If you're ever wondering why my hair is so big, it's because I literally have just so much of it. Okay, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought today, for this week's vlog, I would actually sit down with you and discuss what's happening in terms of my artwork. I've already touched upon this on a different video about how I'm moving out, and you know, I've got so much artwork. I'd like to be able to be a bit more in depth about what's happening with a certain type of artwork. So I've got my acrylic pours. If anyone doesn't know what acrylic pour is, I'll leave a link to one of my videos. It's basically you combine acrylic paint with PVA glue or a certain medium and you allow it to pour onto a canvas. It's a very fun process if you like colour or you just like art, and it's just fun. It's just pure fun. It's just fluid fun. And basically I have decided to make all my acrylic pours that I have available to sell and only charge them at cost price. So cost price is basically how much it costs me to break even. So I've worked out it's roughly about £5 per artwork depending on the size, but generally for an A4 artwork it's working about £5 per artwork. That includes postage and packaging. Some of them I will have to include add in postage and packaging, because if it's on a canvas it will cost a little bit more due to it not being able to be a large letter size, because the difference between large letter and small parcel is about £2 difference. So I'll obviously have to work out that. But if it's a flat piece of canvas, then I am able to sell it for £5. But if it's not, and it is a raised canvas where you can hang it on the wall and do all the little bits, I'll still charge £5 for it, but I'll just have to include the postage and packaging. So I'll just quickly show you two different demonstrations, because what is art without a demonstration? Okay, so this one is one that is a £5 worth. This is just, they're not all the same, by the way, they're very different. There's different sizes, different shapes, different colours, different techniques. This one will be on the £5 only list because it is flat. It is a flat canvas. It is slightly warped, but that's something that can be adjusted. It's just one of those things that you get when it comes to acrylic pouring or painting on any type of material. It will slightly warp. You may not notice it as much on canvases, but you might notice it more on like MDF board or canvas or board or anything that's kind of a flat surface. So this is just an example. I'll show you a couple of others as well, just to make it even fair. This is another one. It has slightly warped. This one's got resin on it, that's why it's shiny. This one was actually made when I watched Cruella de Vil. So this is a mixture of acrylic paint as well as resin. Some of them do have a mixture. All I'm going to say is the ones that do have resin on them, I'm only going to charge an extra £1 because the resin amount is only for surface resin, and generally it costs about that amount. Oh god, my ears are massive. Let me just hide them. For the ones that do have resin on them, I'm only going to charge an extra £1, so it's going to be £6 for the flat rate. Same for canvases. That is only if it's like a top coat and not a full resin canvas. So this one is a canvas size. This is just acrylic paint. As you can see, this one would definitely be £4 or £5, but it costs about £3.50 to send via Royal Mail. So obviously it will be total price of £8.50, but I still think that's a really good bargain, because normally when I sell these go for £15 plus postage and packaging. So you're getting it for slightly less, half price. I'm not getting paid for it, but in the long run it's given me money to cover the cost of the materials that I used to buy them in the long run. So I actually will have some money to buy some more materials when I move out, and it means a lot more content and a lot more cool artworks, and also, you know, keeps the wall going around. Some of the canvas artworks do come in pairs because they just do. I thought I paired them up because they looked similar and of a collective. I'm still going to do the whole process, but it'll be combined costs. So with these two, I know they're quite small. Because these are canvases, they will be classed under the £5. So it will be £10 in total plus the postage and packaging, which I think is fair because it is two different artworks. I know it's slightly smaller than the A4, but when I bought these they were the same price as buying an A4 because they came in a set, so I worked out how much it was approximately per artwork. As I said before, with my resin pours, if it's primarily if it's just a top coat and maybe just one colour, then it would just be the same ballpark price with an extra charge of just £1 just to cover the basis of using resin. But however, if it is just all resin like this piece here, then I will have to charge an extra £3. However, most of my resin pours are on flat bases, so it means I don't have to charge for postage and packaging. So for this, you'll be getting this for £8 and it's free postage and packaging. So I think that's a really good deal, because generally for this, I would sell it at the asking price of £16 to £20 plus postage and packaging, which, you know, it's fair. There are a few little art books that I will throw into the mix that are going to be reduced, but they're not going to be drastically reduced, like let's say £80 to a fiver. It's just more of a letting you know there's other artworks out there for you that are available for my sale, because I want to make sure that there's an artwork for everyone without limiting the amount of artworks that you can buy, because I don't want, not everyone's gonna want a £5 to £8 piece of artwork. They're gonna want maybe something completely different, or something hand painted or hand drawn. For example, this one is a painting of a foxglove. Originally it was on for £70. That included postage and packaging, but I am going to list it for £30 with free postage and packaging. This one actually is on my channel for me painting it, and there is another one that I'll show you in a second which is going to be along the same basis. Because it is mount board as well, it does mean that the postage is cheaper, so that's obviously a good thing. This is oil paint as well, so if anyone wants to know, it is handmade, it is hand drawn and painted, and I absolutely love it. I should really get back into the whole painting of plants, because they're just so alluring and natural and just beautiful to be able to do. I just love the whole process of it. And then the other one, this one's a bit more mixed media because it's oil pastel and oil paint. So this is on MDF board, so the board has warped slightly, but again, if you put it into a frame, I don't see why it wouldn't flatten itself out. Yeah. So this one is listed at the same price of £70. It's slightly bigger than the previous one, but while I will be selling this for £30, that includes postage and packaging as well. So that's just a few examples of the discounts that are made available. If there's anything that I've missed or you'd like to be able to see, those are the only ones I've got to hand. There are some other discounts on there. That's just kind of touching base of what I am more likely to discount. There are some artworks that aren't going to be discounted, can't verify it happening, but with a lot of the smaller artworks, I can justify selling them off at the cost price or cheaper price at a good discount, because they are worth it. I think they are worth the world and for someone to enjoy them, so I don't mind selling them at cost price. There are some other artworks that are discounted, but they're not at cost price, because I don't think that I can justify it. I just get like, what's the word? I'll have deep regret of me selling something off at a cheaper price, and that's not because I'm being money hungry, it's because the time and the amount of hours I had to put into it, I just couldn't justify it. There is something for everyone on my eBay account, so please do not hesitate to just go have a look. And also, if you're international, there at eBay do a service where you can buy the artwork from me. I have to pay for the postage between here and to their station. I think it's at one of the south coastal bits. I mean, you don't need to know. And then they forward it on to you. And it is also guaranteed to get to you. If you are looking to buy internationally, I can do that. Obviously, it will charge a bit more, but I'm sure that eBay do sort all that out. But do please check before buying anything, just in case you don't want to buy something that's a fiver and then realise it's costing like £150 to be able to send. But yeah, I know this is... Oh, I've got a really itchy nose this morning, I don't know why. I know this is a very short vlog and not one you're kind of used to. You're going to have to do your research and go have a look away. As always, my studio is an absolute mess anyway, so there's no change there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. I know this video has been very much me just talking at you and being like, buy my artwork, please. And it's at cost price, it's discounted and all that lovely stuff. But I do think it is worth a whole video and worth a vlog slot, because it's me talking about art that I love and being able to give it out into the world at a cost price, because you know what? life, there's not many things in life that give you a good chance to be able to give back something at, well, the making price. So if you are looking for an artwork at a good price, please do have a look at me, and you'll be doing me a favour because it means I don't have to move with all my artwork. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this, and don't forget to check out my links in my description box, which is where you'll find all my artworks that I feature on my channel, including the ones that I featured on this video, as well as a couple of extras that you might not necessarily seen because they're behind the scenes, like this one and these two. But yeah, thanks again, and if you can't do any of that, please just like and subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you later. Bye.